So for this question, given the first complex number is 2 plus 3i and the second complex number is 4 minus 4i, express this calculation in Cartesian form. Cartesian form here means standard form, which is a plus bi. So first of all, we plug in the value as z2 is equals to 4 minus 4i. And the denominator here, you can see this is z1 bar, referring to this first complex number in conjugate. So its conjugate will be 2 minus 3i, changing the imaginary part. So when we first expressions here, our complex number in division, how we simplify this is we need to time with its conjugate. So referring to the denominator complex number, its conjugate will be 2 plus 3i to simplify this fraction, to simplify this division of complex number. Then plus another part here where I cube, we can be simplify it as negative I, then minus z2. So minus it become negative 4, minus imaginary part will become positive 4i. So for the second part here, we can see also a division of complex number where our complex number at denominator. To simplify this division, we need to time its conjugate, referring to the complex number here. Its conjugate will be negative 4 minus 4i. Then next, we're going to simplify it. So for denominator, when we have complex number times with its conjugate, we can directly doing a square, where a is 2 plus b square, which is negative 3 square. So complex number with its conjugate will be a square, b square. And for numerator, we need to expand one by one. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3i, positive 12i. Then negative 4i times 2, minus 8i. Then negative 4i times 3i, negative 12i squared. Plus, so another part here, again, complex number with its conjugate, straight away we can do a square, negative 4 square will be 16. b, which is 4 square, also 16. For numerator, we expand one by one, negative negative become positive 4i. Then negative I with negative 4i will become positive 4i squared. So we're going to simplify this into the standard form. So as we can see, I squared, we can simplify it to negative. So negative negative become positive, positive 12 plus 8. It will be 20 over. The denominator here will be 4 plus 9, which is 13. This is real part operation. Then for imaginary part, 12i minus 8i, which is 4i. So denominator is 13i. Then for the second part here, I squared is negative. So here we have a real part, negative 4. Divide by 32. When we simplify, it is negative 1 over 8. So for imaginary part, 4 divided by 32, it is equal to 1 over 8i. So when all this division we simplify to be standard form, then only we do the operation two complex number adding together, where 20 over 13 minus 1 over 8, it can give us 147 over 104. And imaginary part, 4 over 13 plus 1 over 8, it will give us 45 over 104i. So next we're going to see what is important here. For the first one, it will be our basic from substituting the right conjugate, Z1 conjugate, this is our basic, the first mark, and I cube. our basic to be negative I. Then when we have division of complex number, so this is the concept that we need to multiply with its conjugate. Same as the second part here, multiply with its conjugate for complex number division. Then simplify our I square. At the same here, I square. Simplify this operation into the standard form. So for the first part, standard form is this. This is our answer. And then for the second part of this division, simplify, substitute the I square equals to -1 to get this. So finally, we operate these two complex numbers to give us the simplest answer. So simplify and get this answer. So here we go. We have 8 marks here.